I was 3 years old. Stories from my life. Grandma's porch. Sit down, relax, enjoy. Here on Grandma's porch. When I was 3 years old, hello y'all, I'm Dianna Brianne. Well, I don't give advice, suggestions, information, or recommendations, but I do share with you my perspective on different topics, as is with this one. I've been sharing little stories from my life, just little bits and pieces, not in chronological order. So here goes another one. This comes from when I was about 3 years old. Mommy and Daddy, we lived up in the run, or the holler, as many people called it. The holler, you lived up in the holler, you lived up in the run. And there was a little creek, it's a creek, but we called it a creek, that kind of flowed downward. And I used to go out and play in that creek when I was 3 years old. I have vivid memories of being 3 years old, and that time period. And that was prior to my mother and father getting a divorce, which was very traumatic for me when my parents got divorced. And but that was, a different, just a different part of my childhood. But up until that point, my life was, lived up in the holler, up in the run. It was beautiful, with beautiful woods and beautiful trees. And I would go out at 3 years old, 4 years old, and play in the creek and then come back home. I mean, it was very safe. And even though I was very, very young, it was as if parents trusted their kids. I don't know if they should have, but they did, and we did just fine. Daddy used to build a bonfire way up on top of a hill on our property, and I don't know why. I guess he was just burning old wood. And I remember we had an old television set with rabbit ears, one of those old brown box computers, and it had rabbit ears. I think we got one channel. I had a little friend, and she and I would play with baby dolls together, and she always had cute little baby dolls, and we would play and dress them up. And then I had another friend, and she and I would go out and we would make mud pies together in the creek. She was about 12 years old and I was only like 3 or 4, so she'd kind of keep an eye on me, and we'd make mud pies together. But I do remember that time. I remember that time very well in my life, and it was a happy time. And my brother was still at home. I think my sister was back and forth, and she had bought like one of those little trailers back then. They're more like a travel trailer now. And she moved out when she was about 16 or 17. And I remember having a rocking horse, and we always had a lot of people that would come visit. And so that was a very happy period of my life. And then, of course, my parents got divorced after that. And then that was kind of a rocky road. And I've talked about that in other videos. And but that was back when Mom and Daddy were together, and, life was a happy moment. And so that was my life at 3 years old. From my house to yours, may God bless you. And I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 channels. Hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.
just to relax.